Hey everyone, it's Jen. Thanks so much for joining me today. Today I wanted to come on and show you what I've been working on for KSCraft. I made some projects with some of the dies from the March release. So I will link the dies down below. And of course, if you have any questions, let me know. So I'm going to show you the dies that I used, show you my projects, take some measurements, and yeah, we'll go from there. So let's get started with the first die set. This is called the Flower Paintbrush. So this one you can get either the larger set or the smaller one. The link will send you to the product page and you choose on that page if you want the smaller or the larger. They both come with the same things, just different scaled. So this top section of my page is for the larger one and this is for the smaller one. So for each one you get the paintbrush base and then you get lots of different layering pieces for it. This is the bristles of the brush. So I cut these out twice. So I had 4 different sections just to make them really nice and full. This is like the metal part of the brush where the bristles come out. There's a layering piece for that, a layering piece for the hole that cuts out. There's this piece if you want to use it as well, which is like paint and paint drips. There's a this is a layering piece for the handle, and even 2 little ones for the metal part of the brush. And then it comes with this whole big floral piece. So you can see there are lots of different kinds of flowers. You can layer them up in different ways. I love all the details on the petals. There's even like little notches on them. There are some like, well, I think these are kind of like branches. And then there's leaves and vines, just so many nice things. There's even a butterfly. I still have the butterfly body in there. I didn't make a butterfly, but the wings are, where are they? Right there, right next to it. So, you can make a tiny little butterfly too. So really cute. You can use these on the paintbrush if that's what it's designed for, or, use them in other areas of your crafting, and you don't have to add flowers to the paintbrush either. So yep, the larger and the smaller, and I'll show you both of them. First, I will show you the smaller one. So I made this cute little embellishment, and I made it like this, because I put the little sentiment down there so it would be put on a project this way. So for this one I used the sketchbook paper by Be Valiant, and I also cut the handle out of foam too, just to give it some weight and some dimension. I used some like silver brushed metallic paper for the metal part of the handle, and I think it looks so cute. And then I did make 2 of the little flowers, just 2 of them. I mean, I didn't go crazy because I wasn't sure what this would be used for. And then this little sentiment homemade, that comes from a new Park Lane paper pad I got, which is called Country. I have it right here. I showed it on my last haul, I believe. So this paper here has teeny tiny little phrases, so I thought it would be perfect for this little embellishment. Oh, forgot to get my ruler out. So I did, fussy cut one and put it there. I did add the paint drip layering piece on this one, and I just think it's so pretty, right? What a cute embellishment that'll be. So let's take a measurement. So this one is, it's including the drips, it's almost 5 inches. If you didn't include the drips, just, go by the paint bristles, it's about 4 1/4 inches. And then side to side, it's about 1 3/8. So yeah, I used 4 different cuts of the bristles, die cuts, so just to make it nice and full. And I used that same sketchbook paper. And yeah, I just love it. I think it's so pretty. Those flowers, I added some enamel dots from Sketchbook as well. And the larger one I made into a card. So this is the larger one. This paintbrush, the bristles point up. And sorry for that, I burned myself making eggplant parm. Anyway, let's go on. So I did use sketchbook paper for this as well. This is a piece of ephemera from that collection, and I made a flower too from the larger die set. You know what, before I go on, let me measure a flower or 2 from the smaller one to give you an idea, because they're really nice and tiny. And I did layer them up just with 2 pieces of the flowers. So one flower is less than 3/4 inch, so really cute and petite. The larger die set, the flower that's about 3/4 inch. But of course, depending on how you put them together. So yeah, I think it came out so cute. This one I did add the little little circle layering pieces on the metal part of the brush. And I added this Sentiment Happy Crafting comes from an old KSCraft die set that I will link below because it is still available on AliExpress. It's from the Crafty Shadow Words collection. So I knew I had something like that, so I looked in my stash and I had that. So I thought that was perfect for this card. I added some pieces of ephemera from the collection and just made it into, I think, a really pretty card for a crafter. So this paintbrush measures, let's see. I didn't put the paint drips at the end, as you could tell. So this one is about 5 inches. And then side to side, it is about 1 5/8. And then the card that I made, just to give you an idea, it's 6 inches long by 4 5/8 inches wide. And then on the inside, I just added a die cut of the same paper pad. And yeah, I intend to send this to a crafty friend, and I love it. I think it's really, really cute. So I will link those down below, of course. And let's move on to my next project. Okay, this one, oh, this was so fun to put together. This is called the 3D book with drawer. And I didn't see it on AliExpress or Amazon when I was, trying to get everything together for this video, but I'll check again. Usually that happens if it's just out of stock temporarily. So if I can't link it, just keep checking back on Ali and Amazon. I'm sure it'll come back. It's been popular, so that's why. It comes with all of these dies here, and it makes a really cute book that has a drawer in it. And Hannah has some videos on how to put it together, so be sure to check the KSCraft channel on YouTube to see how to put it together. You can make it either into a drawer like I did. You can make it into like a book with just like, like a box. So there are different ways to do it. So anyway, it comes with all of the pieces for the book, the drawer, layering pieces, of course, and different flowers, which are really nice, just nice and big. See all the detailing on the petals. You can make smaller, larger, combine them, whatever you want to do. There's a frame in case you want to make a shaker on the front of your box. There are these really pretty, they look like ginkgo leaves to me. I did cut some out because I thought I was going to use them, but I didn't. So I'll show you what they look like. I didn't cut out the flowers though. And then it does come with the sentiment that says memories with the shadow. I did not use that. So let me show you my book. And I made mine into like kind of a crafty theme. Okay, so this is mine. And I used another new die set from the March release. And this is called the Swap Sentiment Shadow Words. I wrote it down. I couldn't read my own writing. So anyway, this is one of the sentiments that it comes with. So I thought it was perfect for this because I wanted to make it kind of like a handmade vibe. I got this new paper in the background that's from, also from the country paper pad from Park Lane, and it's this paper here that looks like a quilt. So I used that as the inspiration for the theme of this box, and I added some kind of handmade kind of die cuts. And these are from other die sets I had in my stash. This little like bobbin with thread, some buttons, heart-shaped buttons too, these little scissors, and I just kind of cut them out of different papers that matched with the base paper that I used. I used some heavyweight cardstock to construct the box, and I used that for the shadow of Handmade with Love as well. And as you can see, this is the spine. Other dies in my stash again. I just wanted to kind of make it kind of look like a handmade theme on the spine as well. And that's what that paper looks like. I didn't add anything to the back of the box. I didn't want to make it two-dimensional because I thought, the purpose of it is really to put like on a shelf like this. So I didn't want to make it too bulky on the sides. And then this is the drawer, and it has this layering piece here that embosses these horizontal lines to make it look like paper. So that's why I did it in this gold paper. So it would look like, like a vintage book that has like gold on the edges. And then to make it into a pole, I just glued on this like cabochon that I had. I thought it was cute and kind of looks like a button, but I wanted it to be dimensional enough so you could grab it and pull it out. Of course, with my nails, it's hard to do that. So let me just pull that out. Okay, there we go. Stuck a little bit. So this is what the drawer looks like. And it's really nice and deep, as you can see. Let's take that out, and I'll show you how deep it is. Okay, so the drawer measures, let's see, about 5.5 inches approximately. And then width-wise, it's about 3 7/8. And then it's nice and deep too. It is 1 7/8 inches deep. So you can see you can fit a lot of nice goodies in here. And I did add the layering pieces on all the sides and on the inside. This was so easy to put together. And Hannah shows you on her tutorial, and she's very, clear in explaining everything. So that's what the inside of the book looks like. And it does fit in here nice. I think I glued it in a little bit by mistake, but it does, come out really nice and easily. Like that. Okay, so the outside of the book measures about 5.5 inches. And then, let's see, let me measure the top part here. That is about 4 7/8. I had a little bit of trouble getting this to stick, I think because I used heavyweight paper for the construction of the box, and then I used some double-sided paper, or it's not double-sided actually, it's the Park Lane paper, but it's pretty heavy, this paper for the layering pieces. I think if I did it again, I would use just kind of lighter weight paper for the spine, just because I had to bend it a lot and really try to hold it on to stick to the glue tab. So it's not sticking perfectly, as you can see. I mean, it's all right, but I think I would use lighter paper if I do this again. And then everything else, the measurements are the same as the drawer. So it's really, really cute, I think. I think it would be really nice to fill this up with some crafty goodies for your pals. Like I said, you can fit a lot of things in here, a lot of embellishments. Let me show you what those little ginkgo leaves look like. So there's like one of them. Isn't that pretty? And then here's a green one. I don't know if they're ginkgos, but that's what it looks like to me. And yeah, so the dies point in different directions. There's like single ones too, if you want to do that. So these would look so pretty on the cover with the flowers too. But you could do this in whatever theme you want. I just thought it'd be a nice handmade kind of theme, since that's what I was going for today with all of these projects. All right, you guys, that is it. So I will link everything I can down below. Let me know what you think. I would love to hear. And if you have any questions, of course, leave that in a comment. And I'll be back soon with more crafty videos. Until then, hope you guys have a great day. Thank you so much, Hannah, for sending me these dies. They're so fun to work with, as always. Love KSCraft. All right, you guys, talk to you soon. Bye.